Iran has launched a barrage of missiles at Israel, in an attack Benjamin Netanyahu labelled a major mistake, as he said, "It will pay." In a move anticipated by officials, nearly 200 missiles were launched on Tuesday evening, according to Israel's army radio. The attack, in retaliation for Israel's campaign against the Hezbollah group in Lebanon, marks a significant escalation in the Middle East conflict. Iran's actions have already been condemned by world leaders, including Sir Keir Starmer, while the US has said it played a role in helping ally Israel defend itself. A US official said on Tuesday afternoon that an Iranian ballistic missile attack on Israel was imminent, and within a few hours, shortly after 5:30 p.m. UK time, sirens sounded across the country as rockets began to arrive overhead. Window-shaking explosions were heard in Tel Aviv and near Jerusalem, though it was not initially clear whether the noise was from missiles landing, being intercepted by Israeli defences, or both. Israelis had earlier been told to seek safety, with orders to shelter sent to mobile phones and broadcast on national television. The Israeli military said all civilians were in bomb shelters as the rockets were fired. Witnesses told Reuters they saw dozens of missiles flying over central Jordan, and the country's army appealed to its own citizens to stay in their homes for their safety. Jordan's state news agency soon announced a temporary closure of its airspace, which lasted until around 7:55 p.m. UK time, and Kuwait Airways said it was changing some of its flight routes due to the current situation. Takeoffs and landings at Tel Aviv's Ben Gurion airport were suspended for around an hour. Iran's state TV has since claimed 90% of the missiles hit their targets, while an Israeli spokesman has said officials there are so far not aware of any injuries from the attack. Israel has vowed the attack will have consequences, with its Prime Minister leading officials who have made statements. Mr. Netanyahu said, "Iran made a major mistake tonight, and it will pay for it. There is also a deliberate and murderous hand behind this attack. It comes from Tehran," he continued. "We will stand by the rule we established. Whoever attacks us, we will attack him." His comments came after IDF spokesman Daniel Hagari labelled the attack extensive and said, "There will be repercussions. We have plans." Iran has already said it will respond to any retaliation. Its UN mission said in a social media post that if Israel should dare to respond or commit further acts of malevolence, a subsequent and crushing response will ensue. Iran's Revolutionary Guards also warned that any retaliation will spark a more crushing and ruinous response from Tehran, Iranian state TV reported. In a post on X, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian said Mr. Netanyahu should understand that Iran is not warlike, but it will stand firmly against any threat